So yesterday we covered a story in which a woman named Angelica Ross, a trans woman named Angelica Ross, essentially complained about Emma Roberts making jokes at her expense on the set of American Horror Story. All of this suspiciously coinciding with the release of the new season of American Horror Story.
Do you know what Emma Roberts said?
I'm somewhat aware. This is a pretty girl making fun of a not pretty trans woman, right?
Yeah.
So that is perfectly normal. Women do that.
And this was in 2018.
Oh, fair. Okay, fine. And
so someone on set referred to both of them as ladies, and she was like, "Don't you mean lady?"
I mean...
And then sheepishly walked off.
And here's the problem. So after this was done, she decided to go out and make this a public incident. So she talked about this, knowing full well that this was going to come down on the back of Emma Roberts for a comment she made offhandedly 5 years ago.
Right, strategically at the point when a new season of American Horror Story just came out.
Angelica had a tweet today. It says, "Thank you at Emma Roberts," or Roberts Emma, "for calling and apologizing. Recognizing your behavior was not that of an ally. I will leave the line open to follow up on your desire to do better and support social justice causes with your platform." God, these people are freaking insufferable.
I am not an ally.
This is an emotional terrorist.
Dude, absolutely. It's manipulation. It's 100%.
So what's funny about this is, like, so she makes a public outcry, but then people support the fact that Emma Roberts, like, they were like, at least she didn't give a fake public apology. I'm like, what is not fake about the public complaint?
Right,
That's just as bad.
Yes.
Like, back in the day, if you had a complaint with someone, you aired this out in private with a person, but there's no social cachet or anything to be gained from doing it in private, because you're a psychological terrorist who's using social media as a tool for leverage to get what you want.
Absolutely terrorism.
She's like, "I'll forgive you if you use your platform for good causes."
And here's the thing. Like, nobody wants to, like, I don't want allies. I want friends. I want family. I want loved ones. I want coworkers. I don't want to be anyone's ally. That's a freaking weird way to look at the world.
An ally is just a servant who does your bidding.
Yeah, because
That's
you
not
cannot disagree. And
she's the one talking about how, diversity has turned into a checklist rather than...
Because of you.
I mean, it's literally because of people like you and your outrageous demands of other people.
I want to go through some of these responses are absolutely hilarious that people that people give. So one says, "I hope the apology is followed by a nice big check to Trans Tech Social." So not only do you apologize in private, you then have to prostrate yourself before them with money. As well.
Reparations.
Never apologize. Never apologize.
Yep.
Yeah, Emma Roberts made a mistake here. I think she should have stayed silent completely. I mean, apologizing privately is better than, posting a Notes app apology that was written by your PR agent. Sure. But you know what type of person you're dealing with, and they're going to publicize this as much as possible for their own personal gain.
If this was actually about you as a person, it would be about getting this apology in private. It would not be about airing it in a public platform. But they don't see themselves as people. They see themselves as one part of a larger group because they see everything as social groups.
Yeah, and these people, like, they have the memory of elephants when it comes to perceived slights. It's been 5 or 6 years, something like that, since this incident allegedly happened. And she had that locked away in her vault to use and weaponize when it becomes strategically beneficial for her. And that's disgusting.
Let's go through some more of the word salad. "I appreciate the importance of recognizing and addressing past actions. It's a step towards growth and positive change. Let's hope for meaningful collaboration in the pursuit of social justice."
That means I want to work with you in the future too, so that way you can carry my career.
At the end of the day, there's that phrase again, all it does is price you out of work, because nobody's going to want to associate with people. God. Like, it has to be like, there has to be such a benefit for the program to make it worth working with people this difficult to be around, this fragile, who cannot take insults, who cannot reach out in private for their to get the apology that they want, because they don't actually look at it as a social interaction. They look at it as a form of currency for them to use later. And who wants to associate with people who look at every single aspect of your social interactions with other people as a tool for leverage?
Well, Brett, that reaction to this incident sounds sensible, but Angelica Ross is not going to lose out on any opportunities because of making this incident
of course
public. Not. Emma Roberts, if anything, is going to lose out on opportunities because of this instead.
Yeah. This lady says, what she did is definitely wrong, and I'm still giving her the side eye, but I do think her directly apologizing privately and asking how she can learn is better than her posting a fake apology video. How is the public condemnation of her behavior any less fake at all?
Right.
It's not. It's like
I think Angelica Ross is just mad that they didn't reach out for this new season of American Horror Story. And you see somebody else winning, and you're bitter about it.
And then other people are going like, when's the public apology coming? For what?
I can't. Like, you just don't say anything. You never apologize to these
There's
people.
a $20
They never
one
learn, do they?
No,
Weary
never.
Traveler said, shout out to Phil. The Fall of Ideals and Overcome are two of my favorite albums.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Dude, and there's always such joy when they say, when a person says like, I can appreciate when people are wrong and own up to it. That's not said in good faith. That is said in the vein of like, I'm glad you're humiliating yourself. It makes me feel powerful over you. Like, it's why you never apologize anymore, and it's why society has ruined apologies.
She probably recorded the phone call too.
Yeah, you can't apologize because they're only going to use it as an admission of guilt. If you deny the accusation, just say no, that like it wasn't that. No, it's not that. I'm not transphobic. I'm not whatever. Just deny it and never ever give an inch. Then they can't say, oh, you're accepting it, so now you have to do this and do this. Just shut them down on the concept of their offense being valuable at all.
One says allyship is humanity. That is the sloganiest slogan I have ever. That was designed for a billboard, like for a freaking poster board.
It's designed for a tote bag.
Yeah, it's horrible. It says, "Well done, Emma Roberts. I knew you would come through. Now, hopefully, you can both heal and hopefully be on the same season in the future." Why would you want to?
Are you kidding me?
She outed something that happened in private, tried to humiliate you, bullied you into an apology. Wow, why wouldn't you want to go hang out with this person in the future?
If you think about it, this is misogyny. And a lot of people were commenting about this when we originally covered it, like, stop calling this man a she, her. And I agree. It's a total farce. It's insane that we have to interact with these people, like, and appease their demands that way. Yeah. I agree. And this is kind of misogynistic bullying against Emma Roberts, who is actually a woman and has every right, theoretically, if this thing even happened, to point that out.
Here's the perfect encapsulation of why this never works. This person says, she didn't mean it. Emma is a mean girl, and Hollywood continues to sweep it under the rug because of who she's related to. Look, it's just...
She's a Nepo niece?
She's Emma Roberts.
A lot of people don't even know that she's related to Julia Roberts.
And Eric Roberts, yeah. So it's just like, you can't win. It's never going to be enough, and these people are never going to take your word for it. Another person says, did she ever apologize for beating up Evan Peters?
I don't know. I think Evan Peters apologized to her for that.
And you know that when you give this apology, what they're going to say is like, she's only doing it because she got caught. She didn't get caught doing shit. Somebody decided to make a private matter public.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's no proof it happened, and Phil is right. Just deny, deny, deny.
Yep.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do that. That's not what I meant. I don't know why you felt that way. That's not just completely deny that their argument or their accusation has any validity.
Okay, this is also, it says, you're a classy lady, Angelica. The fact that you took her call and allowed her to apologize speaks volumes. I hope she continues to do the work and really does want to do better. These people are just awful.
You're required to be an activist now. They say, okay, you've done this. You've somehow made this transgression. So now you must be an activist. We're entitled to your time and your effort on our behalf because you spoke in a way that insults us. Up yours. There is no way in hell anyone is obligated to take time out of their day to do activism on your behalf just because you took offense.
Also, did you see the clip of Kim Kardashian? People are saying like of Kim Kardashian on American Horror Story, and it's not that people are like praising it as really, really good. It's not that great. It was fine.
Didn't she have a cameo on Suits or something?
She's been in a couple of things. I don't know if Suits was.
She's not a good actress.
I fell off of the Suits wagon towards the end of the show. So yeah, like
I feel like that was a totally different subject.
No, because it's all about American Horror Story. Like it's this is all in relation to the fact that you put pressure on because the show just dropped and they just put the new season out, and there was other stuff that happened on the set of that show.
Yeah, called out Ryan Murphy because in the middle of the Summer of Love in 2020, he emailed Angelica Ross and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do a Black women-led season of American Horror Story. Want to be a part of it?" And then he just didn't follow up on it for whatever reason.
And she, of course, aired this in public because she's a terrorist.
Aired it in public on the day of this new season dropping for strategic reasons, obviously.
These people need to pay by just not getting work in the future. Be like, all it is a hassle if we hire you.
But they never learn from it. They're going to continue
Mm-hmm.
doing this. Like, Angelica Ross is not going to face consequences for this.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.